DC here. Good morning, guys. Well, another Sunday morning vlog, walking with Dago. It's a really nice day today, and well, you know, Sunday mornings are good times for chatting. Show you a bit of the scenery. It's a few minutes from home. Yesterday, I was watching a vid. Oh, I hate that I got a blank right now. Can't remember her name. I'll put it on the sidebar. And it wasn't a vid from the day before. I mean, I was catching up, and she was talking about somebody who'd been very cruel to her in relationship to how she talked with her child. The lady was cruel. I mean, how she talked with her child, and basically, you know, was kind of she made a really mean comment, and in front of the child, about the person that I'll give the link in the sidebar. And I was thinking, you know, I mean, how much words can hurt. I mean, you know, that famous little "sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me." And I think that if there's one saying that's false, if there's one of these little proverbs or whatever you want to call them, yeah, there's graffiti here as well. If that's one of these little proverbs that's false, it's certainly that one. I don't know if anything can hurt more at times than words. I mean, you know the way it is at the workplace, for example. I think the fashionable word right now is mobbing, but it's always existed. Yeah, so why words? Why try to, you know, tear somebody down? I know it. Often you tear somebody down, or at least that's what one says. You tear somebody down to build, you know, in inverted commas, to build yourself up. Yeah, I mean, that. As we were saying, you know, on the workplace, for example, you know, those little sentences, I call them killer sentences, killer phrases, you know, that just, the few words, you know, just to tell somebody that, or to let others know that the guy in front of you is a jerk, or something like that. This type of thing. Well, I mean, that was one little bit of a rant. Somebody's coming up over there, watching me film Dago, and I can just see by his head that he'd probably want to use one of those sentences. He's probably thinking of another one of these weirdos filming his dog. Of course, if he only knew. I mean, this is for YouTube. This is for the world. I should have filmed him, actually. Yeah. One of these Sunday mornings. Since it's a nice day, it's really cool. You know, one can walk around. Don't worry about what you're wearing and so on. I mean, it's just nice and warm, and still it's the cool of the day. There's a few birds, not quite as loud as other days. Sunday morning. You know, it gets one thinking, actually, again. I really was touched, actually, by that video yesterday. You know, when people actually go out of their way to hurt people, why do you do that? I mean, what does it really give to you to tear somebody down? I mean, it would be just so easy to do the contrary, wouldn't it? Why would we want to do something like that? That is one of these situations where, I guess, you know, being a dumb animal has advantages in life, doesn't it? I mean, you just kind of like do your thing. Of course, it's the dog eat dog mentality. Remember that word, I mean, dog eat dog. But I think, you know, like, Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe there is something there, actually. I mean, even if there's enough food, there's hierarchy, isn't there, in the dog-eat-dog. If you put a whole bunch of dogs together, there is going to be the head dog, and so on. Well, so I guess my example was actually pretty bad. Wrong one. But, I don't know. I come back, oh, gee whiz, it's Sunday morning, and some kids have had a party here, it looks like it. I'm going to diverge for a second. You know, people who say Switzerland, neat and everything, we get junk here as well. I mean, the only difference is, I think, is that it's cleaned up very, very quickly the next day, so you don't actually see it. I'm not going to let you go over there, Mr. Dago, whatever that is. Exactly, you'd like to go and see. It looks like somebody had a drinking binge maybe, but that's not too bad. At least in that moment it doesn't look like there's that many bottles. Okay, this is becoming even more disjointed than I was expecting it. Well, you know, you can't always have clarity of mind and everything. Like sometimes you just gotta go, take a walk. If possible, take a walk like this. When you're alone, you let your thoughts out. And you just like let them go on and on and on. And after a while, something might actually make sense. Not like this vid, of course. But I mean, you know, that's one of the things. I mean, walking is therapeutic. It really helps. It helps in the sense is that, you know, if you can get to yourself. Well, there's also, of course, the physical exercise part of it. But I mean, it's just like thinking and working things out. You don't usually find all the solutions, but one thing is certain is that if you're talking to yourself like I'm doing now, you know, you're actually verbalizing. You're verbalizing your thoughts, and very often when you hear them, somehow they crystallize out. You know, that's basically the whole part of therapy, except maybe this is self-therapy. I mean, I said, you know, reflecting, as you say, reflecting your thoughts, thinking about it, and maybe sometimes saying them in different ways. And that's probably, get back to the first part of the topic, is the power of words. I mean, words can heal, and words can destroy. And if we only learn how to use words to heal, to build people up. I mean, when I see and hear about somebody that I seen and heard on YouTube having fun, you know, and being torn down, really gets to me, because I know that these people, you know, like me, like most of us, just like to have a good life. And life is not always easy. Life is actually very hard at times, and especially right now. Especially right now, I mean, life is going to be really, really hard. And, you know, hard times bring out the best, bring out the worst. And I'm afraid that actually in these hard times, a lot of the worst is coming out. So, guys, I mean, use your words to help bring out the best in people. And that's, what else can we do? You know, when we're far away, as most of us are from one another, there's nothing else that we can do. But we can do that, actually. We can help to build up our friends. And, you know, send a few virtual hugs around. I mean, now that was here. Somebody had a party. Okay, that's a little bit more normal, isn't it, for a Sunday morning? Somebody had a Saturday evening. Yeah, like I'm saying, do what you can to build somebody up. I think we need it. Most of it's needed, at least in this period. Okay, guys, I've been ranting on along. And I should start naming these, like, you know, dog vlogs number such and such. But I don't know, I haven't started doing that. So Yeah, let's stop here. This is DC signing off, guys. And Dago's going to say goodbye as well. Hey, Dago. Come on, Dago, look up for a second and say goodbye. Dago. Dago. Oh, okay. Even he doesn't want to be polite this morning. DC signing off. Take care.